Good evening. Welcome to VC3 News and Sports for Friday, October 4th, 2024. I am Shadeen McLean. A registrar of the Milton Cato Memorial Hospital, Dr. Mark Cumberbatch, describes breast cancer as an epidemic. During his appearance on the VC3 Roundtable Talk on Wednesday, Dr. Cumberbatch noted that this can, however, change if Vincentians change some of their lifestyle habits.
Why an epidemic? Because given our lifestyles, you see 20 years ago, the type of food we ate, our activities, they were much different. We didn't have a lot of people smoking cigarettes. Now all these things increase the risk of cancers. And because of all of that, the frequency and incidence of these diseases are increasing. So yes, we're talking about an epidemic. And you see it in younger and younger persons. So yes, we're talking about an epidemic that we can actually make a difference, make an impact. So we just need to change our attitude and adjust our action.
Senior Registrar of the Milton Cato Memorial Hospital, Dr. Erica Jordan, further outlines the statistics of breast cancer cases in this country.
The latest statistics showed 1 in every 8 females, or rather incidence of 30 for every 100,000 females. So it's high. If you go into a room and you look around and there are 8 females there, one of you all most likely have breast cancer.
Just not detected yet.
That is how serious it is.
Although breast cancer is rare in men, Dr. Mark Cumberbatch said it can be very aggressive if detected.
Men cannot stay back and say, oh, yes, breast cancer, I ain't got no breast. We still have breast tissue, it's just that other things, or testosterone and other things, have caused other tissues to develop more than...
And your breasts do not perform the same function.
Exactly. So, yes, we do have breast tissue. It's just not in the quantity as a woman. But yes, they too can have malignant conversions. We can have more aggressive breast cancer. So when we do see it, we tend to act and try to remove as much as we can. And that's it. You need to act fast and act early.
Dr. Cumberbatch is further urging men to see a doctor immediately if there are any abnormalities in their breasts.
Not a matter of being similar, because yes, you would feel a lump there. You would see a change in size, change in shape. You yourself would know, why is my breast, why my chest seems to be getting bigger, right? So we colloquially say, oh, look at developing man boobs, but you never know. You have to investigate that problem to see if there is a real issue to worry about. Right? Because sometimes this may not be a malignant problem, it may not be cancer, but you still have to investigate, because the chances that it is cancerous may mean life and death for you.
As St. Vincent and the Grenadines joins globally in celebrating the elderly this month, Minister of National Mobilization, the Honorable Kiesel Peters, said the government is committed to improving legislation, policies and services to older persons in this country. This comes as the minister addresses the public to commemorate International Day of Old People, which was held under the theme, Aging with Dignity, the importance of strengthening care and support systems for older persons.
In order to protect the rights and interests of the elderly, to provide the elderly with the support necessary to sustain the quality of life and dignity fitting to their respected status in the community, and to promote respect and appreciation for the participation of the elderly in the community. A key component of the ministry's portfolio is the Social Protection Division, which houses some of the largest social assistance programs in the country, such as the Public Assistance Program, where the majority of beneficiaries are elderly, and the Home Help for the Elderly program.
Speaking of the different programs that older persons benefit from, Peters said that over 2,000 of them are on the public assistance program.
Year to date, 2,617 older persons benefit monthly from the public assistance program, and 308 older persons benefit from the temporary elderly support grant. The Home Help for the Elderly program provides care to older persons in their homes. Currently, there are 285 older persons who are clients of the program. Additionally, the Home Help program provides round-the-clock care for older persons who lost their homes during Hurricane Beryl and whose needs require them to be placed in a vulnerable shelter.
National Day of Prayer will be observed next week. This and other stories coming up when we return after the break. Stay with us.
Now available from all lotto agents. Gold Mine, a new $2 Instacash game with a top prize of $3,000. Gold Mine, so easy to play. If your numbers equals the bars of gold numbers in the same group, win the prize shown. You can win up to 3 times. Get your Gold Mine Instacash tickets where there's no waiting for a draw, and you can win on the spot. Gold Mine, another easy to win Instacash game from the National Lotteries Authority.
Welcome back. St. Vincent and the Grenadines will observe a National Day of Prayer on Monday, October 7th, 2024, under the theme Togetherness, Prosperity and Perseverance. The event is being organized by the National Day of Prayer Committee in collaboration with the Ministry of Education and National Reconciliation, and aims to unite the nation in collective prayer, fostering a spirit of community and resilience among citizens. A variety of activities are scheduled throughout the day, providing opportunities for individuals and groups to participate in meaningful expressions of faith and solidarity. These activities include workplace devotions, school devotions, prayer visit to state institutions, interactive or on-air prayer sessions via radio, prayer village at the Ministerial Building car park from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. The general public is invited to join in these activities as they come together to pray for our nation's future and well-being. TV host and host of the Miss SVG Pageant 2024, Kadeen Ellis, is urging all females across St. Vincent and the Grenadines to be the best version of themselves. Addressing her welcoming home ceremony at Argyle International Airport on Wednesday, Ellis shared her testimony of how being in a pageant developed her life.
One of the reasons why I started, I remember being about 10 or 11 years old. I got the pamphlet in the mail for a local pageant in New York at the time, and I kind of had this feeling deep down inside that I was meant to be on stage. I was meant to be in front of a crowd, in front of an audience. But that too, of course, requires you to have a level of confidence and assurance of who you are in order to make that happen. So pageantry for me was an avenue for me to take to kind of practice that and to develop and to gain the confidence that I needed to be able to move forward. And it was just a really great journey for me. I've learned so many things. I've learned about myself, thinking about just interview skills and what that looks like when you sit down for a job interview. Everything is so valuable that you learn through pageantry. There's a way that you carry yourself. There's a poise. There's a self-respect that you develop once you start doing pageants. So for me, I think the easiest way for someone to gain confidence and self-esteem through pageantry is to really just be who you are. You can't be anybody else, right? So being the best version of yourself and presenting that, I think, is the biggest thing that any woman can do as she grows.
Those are our local news stories. Coming up next, we have VC3 Sports.
Now available from all lotto agents. Gold Mine, a new $2 Instacash game with a top prize of $3,000. Gold Mine, so easy to play. If your numbers equals the bars of gold numbers in the same group, win the prize shown. You can win up to 3 times. Get your Goldmine Instacash tickets where there's no waiting for a draw and you can win on the spot. Goldmine, another easy to win Instacash game from the National Lotteries Authority.
Welcome to the VC3 Sports Update for today, Friday, October 4th. I am Anthony Denny. In netball, Sada Strikers beat the Sign Hill Government School 36-12 and Sign Hill 2 outplayed Mystic 26-16 yesterday in the Vitamalt Sign Hill competition held at the Sign Hill playing field. Doubleheaders are also catered for this Saturday and Sunday. On Saturday, Police Youth Club Blazers will meet 3J's Valley Strikers from 5 in the evening and Ecclesia Simple Netters will face Sign Hill 1 from 6 p.m. On Sunday, Sada Strikers take on Mystic from 5 in the evening, followed by Conquerors versus Caesars Real Estate Sanssouci Blazers from 6 p.m. In karate, St. Vincent and the Grenadines will be represented by the Ari de Silva, Liam Bollas and Christian Joseph at the Invitational Karate Championships in St. Lucia. The Vincentian Trio will contest only the kata segment set for the Beausejour Indoor facility this Sunday, October 6th. De Silva competes in the female 8 to 10 age group, while Bollas is in the male division of that age group. Meanwhile, Joseph is in the junior male category. The 3 karatekas will be accompanied by coach Adrian Shallow. In softball cricket, 5 matches are catered for this weekend in the National Lotteries Authority TBPO 2020 competition at the Daphne playing field. On Saturday, bowling off at 1 p.m., BOSVG All-Stars will play AI Airy Load. Then from 3 p.m., East Kingstown takes on Hilltop. On Sunday, October 6th, from 10 a.m., New Level faces Experience. From 12:30 p.m., Country Mead Town Outer Trouble opposes Sign Hill Talawas. And from 3 p.m., Older Boys will engage Daphne United. In some Pan Am sports news, Vincentian Keith Joseph failed in his attempt to become president of Pan Am Sports when the elections were held on Wednesday, October 1st, in Paraguay. Joseph, who is the president of the Caribbean Association of National Olympic Committee, CANOC, and outgoing second vice president of Pan Am Sports, garnered 16 votes, whilst the incumbent Nevin Yick gained 37. Yick will have the mission of leading Pan Am Sports for the next 4 years in his 3rd consecutive term in the organization. However, the Eastern Caribbean was able to celebrate as Grenadian Vida Bruno Victor took the first vice president spot, with the Camilo Perez of Paraguay taking the 2nd vice president position. Installed as the 3rd vice president was Sarah Hirschland of the USA. There were also elections for group members that saw Mario Garcia, Mexico, Trisha Smith, Canada, and Damaris Young, Panama, making up Group 1, whilst Group 2 comprises Alfred Emmanuel, St. Lucia, Dennis Knight, St. Kitts and Nevis, and Roberto Richards, Cuba. And in Group 3, Nicole Huevitz, Aruba, Mario Mosia, Argentina, and Jorge Delgado of Ecuador. In football, Barley and Bethel High will square off in both the junior and senior divisions seal matches to usher in the 2024 Zescola Secondary Schools competition. Action begins 3 p.m. at the Arnorsville 2 playing field. Teams 2 from the Division of Technical and Vocational Education walked away with the spoils on the second day of the St. Vincent and Grenadines Community College Selection Series yesterday at the Sign Hill playing field. DTV Team 1 got the ball rolling for the Tech Vox students with a 3-0 victory over the Division of Arts, Sciences and General Studies Year 2. Raheem Paris, Corey Cumberbatch, and Kijon Francis all netted a goal each for DTVE Team 1. Meanwhile, DTVE Team 2 registered a 3-1 victory over the Year 1 DASGS Team 1. Cody Williams opened the scoring for DTVE Team 2 before Rashid Knights King scored the equalizing goal from the half line. DTVE Team 2, thanks to super sub Karim Bino, who netted twice in the space of 8 minutes to give his team the win. Today, Year 1 DSGS Team B, they met Year 1 Sports and Sciences Year 2 DSGS. Of course, also taking on Year 2 Sports Sciences. On that note, that's where we wrap the VC3 Sports Update for today, Friday, October 4th. Have yourself a pleasant weekend. I'm Anthony Denny.
That's the end of our VC3 News and Sports. Join us on our social media platforms, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok, as well as the VC3 channel 114 for more updates. See you next time. I am Shadeen McLean. Bye.